Hello, hello! We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias and then we'll hop into the game. It is Thursday, so starting with some Animal Crossing and then hopefully some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate later. However, we'll see how it goes because today is the Harvest Festival in Animal Crossing. Thanks for that, host Astro. So definitely something else to check out. As I was saying, today is the Harvest Festival in Animal Crossing, so we have stuff to do for that. So we'll see how long that goes. Like I've been saying for a while, it should be quicker than like the Halloween stuff was, but yeah. I'm just noticing. So headphones. Can you actually see that? Not really. It's getting a bit. Oh, there, and I can kind of see. It's getting a bit the plastic pull off, showing the wires underneath a bit. Oh, you know what it was? Well, I was setting for stream at one point, because, you know, I have just the one ear in. It got caught on the other one got caught on my desk. That's what it was, probably. Oh, worry about that later. I'll get some new headphones eventually. I mean, I've had these since forever. I don't know. I would have got these when I got my phone, I guess, because they would have come with it, I think. I don't think I've ever actually bought a pair of headphones. Anyway, let's hop into some Animal Crossing. Yes, November 25th, 3:40 p.m. Yeah, we're a bit of a late start today. Trantor. We start with Jake and see if he happened to have gotten a letter from Admiral. But probably not. Yeah, that should just be... Yeah. Harvest Festival about to begin. Harvest Festival goes till 9. It starts at 3, it goes till 9, so Harvest Festival stuff. So it doesn't... We're in no danger of not having enough time. Classic sofa. Okay, and now is where we check if there's a letter in the post office. Also, I just saw the weed there. No letter. So we're going to do... Sally. Actually, I will put it here. It's a bit weird because it's a letter from Rick, or a letter to Rick from Ace, but that's what we're gonna have to do. I mean, I said, once we've gotten a letter from each villager, we might, like, completely rearrange them so that it is completely alphabetical, like, starting with the post office, then, like, going through, wait, I did, yeah, then going through, like, each of the characters in turn and such, but, yeah, so we're saving the letter from Ace here with, oh, and there's going to be one of our fossils, or gyroids. I think it was snowing on Monday. Also, do we have anyone new at the moment? Astrostatic, Ribot, Lulu, Leopold. No, that's no one new. Should get somebody new right away when we switch to Rick, though. So I'll have to go later and, send a welcoming letter to whoever we do end up getting. Okay. That's all good. All good in the neighborhood. And yeah. So let's switch over to Rick. Leopold. So then the letter from Admiral, which we did keep with Rick, we'll put that in the post office. And yeah, that way keep our one letter from each villager. Since Admiral moved out before Jake was able to get the reply, but luckily, he still sends the going away letter. Dora. Dora's our newest villager. Which... yes, that makes sense. Not sure who Dora is, but... we'll find out shortly. Should be mostly standard letters. Probably one from home, maybe because it's Harvest Festival. HRA, museum with some amber. And a Triceratops torso. I think that's where you ride, if you ever get the chance to ride a Triceratops. And a mammoth skull. Good stuff. And a letter from home, I'm guessing. No, from Carrie. Oh, Carrie moved to Pretoris. Oh yeah, but that's a letter we didn't get yet. Okay. Carrie is in there, so actually, yeah, Carrie's we do. We'll just. Probably all that. Yeah, admirals we still have. And because we're now storing a letter from Ace, and Ace, Leopold, Rasher, Ribot, Static, Stinky. That's 6. That makes sense. Okay, that's all good. Starting to file the other fall fishing tourney. Yeah. Not worrying about that. Not really worrying about the fishing tourney. Got everything we need from it, so. Moving forward, it's just a way to, I mean, it's just a thing that happens. Not anything we have to worry about. But, yeah. Let's begin our wandering around town. Our initial wandering. Today we'll actually be doing multiple wanderings around town because we're going to be having to find Franklin multiple times. I believe that's the way it works. I don't remember exactly. It's been, I guess... when was the last time I've done Harvest Festival? 2 years ago? My previous attempt at 100%, the original well, not the original Trantor. The original on-stream Trantor. Oh, hey, here's Franklin. What do I want? So right, there's no need for violence. Huh, what's that? You're not here to catch me? Why didn't you say so? For crying out loud, you trying to scare me to death? Come on, level with me. What's up with this village? Letter got from your mayor Torton with the invitation. Do you see it? No, I've got it memorized. Cordially invite you to be the main guest at our annual Harvest Festival. Horf. What's wrong with that? I can't even see where the word dish was erased and replaced with guest. I should never have come. I should have stayed at home and locked the doors. Your neighbors, they can't keep their paws off me, patting me here, squeezing me there. There's the banquet table, nothing but side dishes. What's that big empty platter for? Huh? Imagine my surprise when I meet your ancient tortoise of mayor and the first words out of his mouth are, how delectable, I mean delightful, how delightful to see you. Slip of the tongue, put it out of your head. Don't want you getting tough, tense, I mean tense. Why don't you have a seat? Take off your feathers and have some breadcrumbs. Horf. That kind of thing makes me nervous. You look harmless enough, but those other guys, they're all thinking with their stomachs. I mean, Ribot's a robot. I don't know if he has a stomach. But maybe the others, okay. Gotta do something. This could end very badly for me. If only I were an eagle or a penguin, even. If you're a penguin, you'd be part of the Penguin Collective. Okay, first things first. The table setting, the knives and the forks, and the knives. Those have got to go. Easy enough to say, but I can't get anywhere near the table. That danger. Oh, now I'm getting a migraine. I'll just go, will you? Took me far to find this high place. You're blowing my cover. Okay, so yeah, we have to get the cutlery from party and then bring it to him multiple times. Lulu probably at the Harvest Festival banquet thing. Most of my villagers are probably there. Excuse me. Possibly all of them. I mean, not, well, maybe not Dora, because she's new. But otherwise. Yeah, you can hear the sound from the Harvest Festival. It's right over there. Okay. Ooh, I barely got that 7th bag. I hesitated after the first one because I guess I was just shocked that we're getting it so early for whatever reason. Swap it. Don't drop it. Swap it. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Okay. Excellent. So we got our money rock already, so I don't have to worry about that again. Otherwise, what's otherwise? So we still need, yeah, 5 fossils. I think 3 gyrites. I think it was snowing on Monday when we played last. Took off the last 2 days because of tired. I mean, when am I not tired? But I was tired enough, especially after like Monday went longer. Why do I have? Oh, joy! Joy, joy, joy. Now bots are sending the want to become famous thing in whispers. Okay, there we go. That's fun. But anyway, what was I saying? I was just very confused that I suddenly had a whisper, because like almost no one ever whispers me on Twitch. And I go and look at it, it's just like, yeah, it's one of those, if you want to be famous. Here's our newest villager, Dora. A mouse, unsurprisingly. I don't know why that's unsurprising. Dora. Dora the Explorer? I don't know. Dora the Explorer isn't a mouse, though, so... But for some reason, I'm not surprised by the character of Dora being a mouse. Anyone know? Is there some mouse named Dora or something? Some kind of reference that makes that make sense to me? I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Hard to say. $44,300. Ooh. There's a fossil. Or a gyrite fossil. Probably, that could be one that I've missed before. Probably not one I've been missing for multiple times, though. But I mean, it's hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, let's see what's going on in Nooks today. Today's the 25th. First, just out of curiosity, we already sold turnips. Actually, we sold them here, so we're not getting a price spike again, but 92, okay. What am I doing? I'd like to sell the fossils. 9,200, not bad. Okay, I think we need to start checking... Winter clothing I don't think starts for another, like, 2 or 3 days, but I think we're going to start, like, actually checking every day starting now, just so that, like, you know, just to be, you know, confirmed, because we need Cafe's shirt and Desert shirt, which I don't think any of these are, because, like, this is the fishbone. I want to say this is Arctic something? Or Polar Fleece. See, Arctic Polar, like, you know, similar concepts. This is, like, Funky Dog shirt. Next one... Gelato shirt? Ooh, got it. And, red tie-dye? Yes. So the one I got wrong was, Polar Fleece, where I said Arctic something, so it's still, like, kind of the same general concept, just, you know. Just, you know, not quite the right word. Also, clothing there. But like I said, I don't think it actually technically starts for like another 2-ish days, but yeah. That being said, this is House with Tea, yeah. The thing is the fact that it is only the 2, the Desert shirt and the Cafe shirt, I can at least keep the names in mind. Hey, Franklin. Just me. Okay, so I think each time we'll need to find him like multiple times, because each time we'll like bring him the cutlery, then we'll need to go get the cutlery, find him again. Each time he'll give us something. Okay, Leopold is probably... So Lulu and Leopold we haven't seen, but they're both probably at the Harvest Festival banquet thingy. And like I said, Dora, as we saw, wasn't, but that's presumably because she's new. I only found one buried thing. Oh no, here's the second buried thing. I guess gyroid. Now another fossil, second fossil. 2 fossils down, 3 to go. Excellent. The fact that we're going to be looking for, searching for Franklin multiple times, also means we might be a bit more likely to actually find that one fossil that we've been missing for a little bit, because that's presumably like behind a tree or something. So if we're going to be like keeping our eyes open for Franklin hiding behind a tree, it's not a, you know, guarantee we'll find it, because, you know, Franklin's a bit easier to spot behind trees than the, you know, buried objects are, but still, you know, something. Okay. Also, I'm not sure if you can hide behind like buildings as well. I can't remember that. Goes on. Okay, so we're getting red in town at some point. Oh, that's... Oh, what did I just click on? Oh yeah, Katrina. We ended up completely missing. While we were playing on Monday, we didn't play late enough to... Even though we played later than normal, we didn't play late enough to see Katrina, and then we didn't play on Tuesday, so didn't see her then. Okay, one is red coming. November 26th. That's tomorrow. What's today? Thursday, so that's Friday. Although actually likely we won't even see him then, because he only shows up at 6 p.m., which will likely be long done Animal Crossing by then, and he stays till the following day at 6 p.m. But on Saturday, we're probably only playing starting at like 7 or 8, so... Yeah, let's erase this, because, yeah, we had Sahara on Monday. Sarah we saw, just didn't do anything with there on Monday. Because we had other more important stuff to take care of in regards to, you know, the selling of turnips. Because the only thing we needed Sahara for was, you know... Because we already have, like, Rick's catalog, like, everything from Sahara. Because you can't order from there, and I do want specific carpet from there for Samantha's upstairs. and some more stuff just to get the complete collection of carpets in Jake's basement. We did need... There's some stuff we need from Sahara, but we can get that on any old visit, so... It wasn't a priority. Turnips, meanwhile... When you get a price spike, especially when you get the larger of the two price... You know, the larger price between your two towns, like, that's a bit of more of a priority. Make ourselves rich. Richer. I mean, we're already rich. We just need to be rich enough that we're given the post office model. A lot of work for, like, one piece of furniture. As opposed to, like, today, where we'll be getting 11 pieces of furniture, I think. Because I think it's 10 pieces of furniture on the Harvest series. Plus we'll get the cornucopia from Tortimer. Oh! And not a new piece of furniture, but we'll be getting something here from Gulliver as well. That's something we already have, but we already got everything from him. Gesture of your gratitude, yes please. Token. Yeah, that works too. 7 Seas, okay. Maybe that is. Yeah, that could definitely be it. Okay. Shogi piece. Okay, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's see. I was gonna say I should eventually get a complete set of the Gulliver furniture in one of my characters' houses, and I'm like, wait, I've already done that. That's James's house over Mathertown, Pretoris. Still need to find a good matching carpet and wallpaper to put with them, but you know, for now. Are we sure it was snowing on Monday? Because I have not seen... I've only seen 2 buried things so far, and both were fossils. No gyroids. Oh, hey, again, Franklin. Sorry, didn't mean... I actually noticed him soon enough to stop. I would have, because, you know, if I know he's there, then when I get the cutlery, I can bring it to him a lot easier, a lot quicker. I know he's right there. Especially because this is where we get it from, right here. Okay, yeah, so... Oh, wait, here is everything. I'm gonna guess gyroid. No, 3rd fossil. Maybe it wasn't snowing on Monday. Okay, so... Lulu, Leopold, that we haven't talked to. Here's Static. Yeah. Don't walk away with them. I make no promises. Yeah, here's Lulu. Uh-huh. Peace, yeah. Robot. Leopold and... So yeah, so everyone other than Dora. All the villagers other than Dora are here. How are things? Everything's perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. Yeah, it is. Hey, Tortimer. See you plenty, Rick. Well, yeah, bro, that's why I'm plenty happy. I have a little something just for you, Rick. It's my way of getting you excited for the festival. Do you know why we celebrate the hearse? So you have an excuse to gorge yourselves. Horf. So that's the, cornucopia. That over there just for the moment. So, furniture. Cornucopia. Awesome. And then holidays. So we got the cornucopia. Obviously, we still get me at the Harvest series, so I won't erase the day yet from there, but got the cornucopia. Tomorrow should be good as well. Oh, December 1st is the next thing, which is what day is that? Next Wednesday. Okay. Good to remember. Oh, that's not meant to open. That's what I meant to open. Awesome. And do I have to take my shovel out of my hands to... Oh, I need to press B. I'm not sure if I actually need to take my shovel out. I assume I need to press A, which is also what you use, to use your tool, but no. Throw away and grab. Yeah, I can't just drop them. Interestingly enough. Okay. Now, oh, gyroid? Fourth fossil. I'm gonna have to look at the VOD for Monday, because I could have sworn it was... Could have sworn it was snowing on Monday, which means there should be gyroids, which means either I've just somehow missed all of them, or it wasn't snowing. Was it snowing on Sunday? Wait. No. That wouldn't make sense. Saturday, maybe? Maybe it was Saturday. Actually, you know what? Let's bring up my YouTube playlist, so let's see here. The last one was Monday. Just scrolling down. There we go. Okay, you might briefly hear. Okay. Yeah, it was snowing on Monday. That means there should be gyroids. So I don't know if we've just been in... Well, I mean, we know there's at least one more, or there's at least one more buried thing, because we saw one in the front of the post office when it showed up as Jake. So... If that's a fossil, I find that incredibly... Yeah, that one right there. I find it incredibly unlikely that that's a fossil. So... It's a gyroid. Okay. Okay. Which means that there's still 2 more gyroids in town. That, unless they're in, like, this remaining little bit we have left to explore, that means I have simply missed them. Okay, now here's another gyroid. Yeah. Okay, now this is becoming... It's still weird that we found, like, 4 fossils before we found even a single gyroid. But now it's just like, okay, that's a weird coincidence. Here I was worried, like, you know, my understanding of the game was just very wrong. Okay, but that means we still do have a gyroid and a fossil hidden somewhere in town. Mayhaps we will find them, mayhaps we will not. One way to... I mean, yeah, obviously we didn't find them today. May find them eventually. Okay, firstly, we want to save a letter. From Admiral. There we go. So let me just remove Admiral from the list now, from the top of the list. Okay. Hey, Aquafox, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? It's one... Yeah. We are bringing that list down more and more. All of the villagers we still need yet. Okay. And, percentage. Okay, well this is fall. Let me just... So I was 160, 180, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 186. Yes, that makes sense. We were at 185. So now 186. I think that should still be 85%. You're good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Calculator. 186 divided by 218 equals still 85%. Yeah. Yeah. So what you up to today? Any... Are you American? And if so, any Thanksgiving plans? Mail a letter. So we just want to mail 4 letters. And there we go. That's 4 letters. Excellent. Not entirely, but there's plenty of turkey in the freezer. It was cooked and cut up earlier. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. What do we have in the gyroid at the moment? Okay, so we'll put these other 2 gyroids in here. We still have 1 buried somewhere in town, but that'll be future Eric's problem. Then we want cornucopia. We'll just put down in the basement for the moment. We'll do something else with it later. And yeah. Yeah, and I'm Canadian, so we had our Thanksgiving last month, although I didn't do anything for it then either. Track. Oh yeah, that's just a standard model. So that's something I need to specifically keep. House Tooth Tea, Shogi piece. Yeah, that's all stuff I can sell. You know that I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving? Okay, I mean, I probably mentioned it before. I know you probably meant that you know I'm Canadian. Yeah. You know what Thanksgiving, yeah. Yeah. $16.87. Okay, so now do we want to do Thanksgiving Harvest Festival stuff first? I think we're gonna work our way through the Harvest Festival stuff, and then afterwards we'll do, like, you know, get Jake to send a letter to Dora. We'll go check out anything going on in Pretoris, and then yeah. see where we're at. Stream times. Okay, so now we have first ed cutlery, so we need to find Franklin and to get stuff from him. So he's going to be behind a tree. Excuse me. Celebrating October, yeah. And then we slowly get the harvest series from him, one thing at a time. Hedges hurts over correctly and incorrectly pronouncing Saiyan. Oh. Like, it'll give me a headache too. Like, what's going on with, like, are you, do you mean, like, you trying to pronounce it, or, like, you know, you're watching a video of somebody pronouncing it incorrectly, or, like, what's going on? Okay, so we're looking for Franklin. At the same time, I'm also trying to keep my eyes open for the missing gyroid and fossil that are buried somewhere. Ooh, not a buried thing, but there's a weed that I initially missed. Gotta keep our eyes open. Dora, the one villager in town, not at the banquet, because she's new and nobody likes her yet. No, because she's new, so, you know, as I hadn't met her yet, she has to be by her. As no human villager had met her yet, she has to be by her house. Type thing. For the initial greeting. Say they're circling to prove that Saiyan is the dub translation, and he said Saiyajin, which is that Japanese term. Just went around in circles trying to break down the word and tell you how to properly say it, which sounds butchered. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, my head, I hear it at, you know, as Saiyajin, but I'm also not, you know, an expert in Japanese pronunciation, so I may or may not be correct. Yeah. I generally just say Saiyan, though, like, sure, it's the dub term, but whatever. The dub's what I've watched. A little headache. Oh yeah. Now, if you were Franklin, where would you be? You can hide behind a tree. Possibly a building if you can hide behind buildings, I'm not sure. That's also why I'm trying to run behind a lot of the trees, because that way, even if I don't, like, notice him, I'll still, like, run into him. But, yeah. I'm not doing it with every tree. And at the same time, I'm also trying to keep my eyes open for anything buried that I might have missed. Since, like I was saying, we do have a gyroid and a fossil somewhere in town. Still. Somewhere out there. Right. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to find Franklin every time. But we will see how it goes. I mean, logically it shouldn't, because, like, you know, sometimes he'll be closer to our starting position, other times he'll be further from our starting position. It's all going to vary. I don't know if we can... Oh! Well, here's something I've missed. Gyroid, probably? Yeah. There's a gyroid I missed. Old school Turkey Day. Well, here it's the Harvest Festival. What it's called. I don't know why I was pausing. Oh, here he is. But, yep. Yes. Sort of pointy, you could put an eye out. Uh-huh. Ooh, harvest lamp, okay. Let's just bring up my furniture list. Harvest lamp. And might as well just leave this open because, you know, that's what we're mostly going to be doing for the next little bit, is getting all this stuff. Note how you stop Franklin with them. Yeah. Okay, so we'll grab the next set. Okay, so I don't need it. And we'll go drop this, the lamp and the gyroid off at my house, and then we'll go find him again until we've gotten everything from the Harvest series. It wasn't really, when you say no, that's I'm assuming like the way I handed them to him looked like I was stabbing him, which I will make a note of next time. So here's the lamp. Can we not? Can't turn it on and off. Just stays, I'm assuming, on? Yeah. Blades face him. Yeah, I'll definitely make it. I'll definitely look at it on this next go. Okay. As we go and try to find him again until we've gotten all of the Harvest series. There's the what? We've got 1 of 10 pieces of furniture, then there's also the wallpaper and the carpet. The nice thing though, unlike the Jack Halloween, Franklin will not give you duplicates until he's giving you everything. So that's at least nice in that that'll make it a might bit easier. But yeah. We just, in theory, need to do this. I was going to say 12 times. Technically, because we want to get 2 of, what was it? 2 of the, yeah, the wallpaper. So we can also have, like, you know, a complete collection of wallpapers in Samantha's house. But that's, you know, we'll worry about that once we've gotten everything. And then we'll worry about getting that 1 duplicate. which, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's just Dora. Also, this whole story is, like, you know, kind of surprisingly dark, where, you know, Franklin thinks everyone else is wanting to eat him and such. Like, that's legit kind of terrifying. Okay. I know, I'd certainly be terrified if people wanted to try eating me. Well, I mean, if I thought they had a chance of being able to succeed at it, I'd be terrified. Otherwise, I would just be, like, concerned. Okay. Doesn't appear unless he's this acre here. No, doesn't look like he's in the first quadrant, so on to the second. As we search for the turkey that is hiding out in our village. Still kind of weird, though, that he came in the first place, though. Like, he's been invited here, and he thinks it's because they want to eat him, so just, like, don't show up? Like, I don't know. Seems like an easy play to just not go somewhere. I don't go places all the time. Well, maybe that's just me. He can't be up there. There's, like, no tree in that little section for him to hide behind. I don't know, I keep checking it. You know what would be honestly really funny is if he was, like, hiding behind, say, like, this tree right here. Because that's only really hiding because of the, like, you know, view of the camera. If you actually think about it, like, in-game logically, if he's hiding behind this tree, like, Static would be looking right at him, right? So I really hope at some point today he ends up hiding there, just because of how hilarious that would be. Yeah. Even hiding behind, like, one of these trees over here will be very similar, like, you know, Leopold would be able to see him over there. One of these trees. Trees up here would actually be decent because these ones are actually being, you know, blocking the view from the party. Ah, weed. For just a second, I thought that was something buried. I thought it was like the star on the ground for a buried item, and I was, like, very excited. Well, it was just a weed, which, you know, still need to be gotten rid of, but... Okay. So that's still good I found it, but... No, obviously not quite as nice as finding, you know, fossil that we've been missing for however long. Also, seriously, where is Franklin at? We're almost done, like, exploring. And... nothing. Did anybody see Franklin somewhere that I somehow missed him? Because this is our last... Literally, like, the last tree. Yeah, literally the last tree. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm stabbing him. Harvest Bureau. Nice. Another thing done. Keep it between us as if you're not going to immediately leave and go to another spot right away. It'd be nice if he actually did stay in the same spot, because that would make this so much quicker and easier on me. Okay, we'll go grab the next set of cutlery and then drop off the bureau at my house. So is it Tortimer that keeps putting more out, or what? Or is it just magic? Okay. That's 2 down. 10 to go. Hopefully this time we find him a mite bit quicker. Like, you know, not literally the last tree in the game that we look at. Nah, thought I saw something buried back there. Ooh, I did see something there, though. A weed. Okay. But yeah, anytime, like, I'm playing a game, if... like, especially Animal Crossing, but, like, really any games, like, if I clearly missed something, and anyone, like, any of y'all watching see it, always feel free to point it out to me. Like, if I did see it myself and there was a reason I'm not going for it, I might make a joke about it. But and if I feel like it's obvious that I did see it and there's a reason I'm doing it, then I might, you know, even make fun of you. But which I'm sure is not great incentive for y'all wanting to point stuff out to me. But yeah, but like in Animal Crossing, like, if you ever see, like, you know, a fossil or, well, anything buried that I've clearly missed, like, that's not something I'm ever gonna, you know, make fun of you for pointing out to me. It's something I'd always appreciate. Because, yeah. Yeah, especially if I've missed it myself, because, especially if it's, like, a fossil that I've missed, like, multiple days in a row. Or weeks in a row, as has been the case at times. Occasionally, I think months in a row. Okay. I'm trying to remember if it'll be, if when winter hits and like once like there's snow on the ground, if that makes it easier or harder to notice fossils. Because I think like this fall, in the fall when the ground is like kind of this like reds and like purple and kind of very faded green, I think is a bit harder to spot buried stuff than like when it's like summer and we have like it's much greener. But I can't remember, because obviously in winter like it's white because of snow, but I can't remember if that makes it easier or harder to notice buried things. And you'll find out soon enough. It's like next month sometime. I don't remember exactly when it shifts over. Is that, I mean, is it after Snow Day, which is September 1st, in which case it's like right at the start of the month? Actually probably is, because that's why it's called Snow Day. So I guess we'll find out next week. I believe the first, is Wednesday? Yes, it is. Because first of all, I was just checking that earlier. And second of all, I was just, just the other day thinking, oh, when do I have to pay rent due next? And because my rent will be due next Wednesday, which means I'll be withdrawing it on Tuesday on my way home from work. Which is good to remember. Franklin, you're supposed to be easier to find this time. I mean, not so much easier, I mean sooner. Obviously, like, just, we're supposed to be able to finding you faster this time is what I meant. Which, I mean, granted, it will still be, because unless he's behind the same tree, we're going to find him sooner, because it was literally the last tree we had left in town. Whereas here, literally any other tree will be sooner. Unless he can be behind buildings as well, and we somehow, like, pass the building that he's by. Which, hopefully not. Oh, there's a mole cricket in this acre, I think. Okay, unless he's over here, that's it for this side of the river. Okay. So other side of the river it is. Okay, so, well, there answers our question. Can he be behind buildings? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Just me. Now you're imitating chickens. Oh, the shame. What do I do with the knife? For you traitor, you carnivore. Oh, for me? Yeah. I've given you... This is like the third set I've given you. Harvest mirror. Nice. Mirror. Nice. I mean, this isn't really a great hiding place, because this is like what I was going about earlier. It's visible from here. But yeah, he's already disappeared. That's actually fast, because like, I just like... That was very fast. Because I just went up like one spot into the next acre and then went back down. He was already gone. Okay, so that means I do need to keep an eye out for behind buildings as well. Like, he's still poking his head out. So it's not like he shouldn't be like, completely behind the museum, for instance. Hopefully. But, yeah. Harvest mirror. I can't actually see my reflection. Am I a vampire? Why did nobody tell me I was a vampire? Oh. This is concerning. But I like garlic, so... It really makes you wonder. Really makes you think. Really makes you blink. Do vampires blink? Good question. Certainly, like they can choose to blink, but like, do they just automatically like blink? And now that I'm thinking about blinking, I am, of course, you know, in that phase where I'm now in control of my blinking, so I now need to, you know, think about it to actually do it. Instead of it just happening automatically. Which means I blink a lot more because I'm, like, worried that I'll... You know... Okay, we need to distract myself from the idea of blinking. So, what's everyone's favorite... something? What's your favorite something? Okay. Oh, wait, I have a question. Has anybody started watching Hawkeye yet? The new Marvel show on Disney Plus. I haven't yet. I'll be hopefully watching those after stream, as long as stream doesn't go too long, which it shouldn't. Also, yeah, probably we won't be playing. Oh, probably won't be playing Smash today, because if I do, then I probably won't have time to watch the episodes yet. Yep, it's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Actually, do you know the length of the episodes, just so I can kind of get an idea of if I do watch them, you know, how long they are? Yeah. Because I don't want to be up too late tonight either, because tomorrow, you know, there's another 4 a.m. shift for me at work, so... Yeah. But we will see, we will see, we will see. Part of all this depends on, like, how long it takes me to find Franklin each time. How well hidden he is. Not how well hidden he is, that's just where he's hidden. Because I'm going through the same, you know... Oh, here we go. Just me, yeah. Yes. Okay, yeah. Harvest TV. Awesome. Another thing down. Progress is being made. Okay, so now we need to go grab the next knife and fork. And I'm trying to keep, as I'm just kind of running there, I'm trying to keep an eye for if I do see him, because then, as long as I don't talk to him, oh, wait. Hey, we found the missing fossil. Good for us. Good for us. Honestly, I think that's an area that we've had stuff missing in before. I really need to get better about checking that area. Well, let's go send that letter. Okay, so now we shouldn't have anything buried anywhere in town. We're caught up on buried stuff. That's awesome. Mail a letter. Rain, sleet, snow, or hail will deliver what you mail. That's all I ask. That is all I ask. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be from Red. Yeah, because he always sends those out. I was just confused for a second. I'm like, why am I getting mail? Obviously, like, the mail got sent out because of the you know, because I had 5 things in, put a 5th thing in the post office that I wasn't worried about. Oh, that's football. Nice close-up on the person, on one of the players, with 2 other players in the background. Gotcha. Okay, well, let's keep on going and get the rest of the harvest stuff, like the harvest sofa, for instance. Just mentioning the first one I saw, thing I saw when I looked at the list. Okay. Franklin, Franklin, where boot be you? Franklin, Franklin, got some more. Wait, I did grab. Yes, I did grab the cutlery. Okay. Now, and well, we probably won't be doing it today. I mean, yeah, because we won't be doing it today. Once, well, we will be doing. Oh, here we go. Don't worry, just me. Yes. No, don't worry. For you. These are the tools of my destruction. Bad silverware. Harvest sofa. That's one I just mentioned. That's a weird coincidence. Harvest sofa. So we still need what? Bed, chair, clock, dresser, and table. Plus, of course, carpet and wallpaper. Yeah. Let's go grab the next set. Oh. Just me. Wait 1 second. There's a knock at the door. I'll be right back. Well, some mail of something. Oh, okay, yeah. Just about my health card for the government, just making sure that my information is, like, address and such is all still accurate. If it is accurate, you may destroy this novice. Okay. So nothing I have to worry about there. Yeah. It's annoying that I saw him, or that I ran into him there before grabbing the cutlery, because had I noticed him there and, like, could have just left him there so that I could then give him the cutlery now on my way back up. But, it is what it is. You know. Okay, what's the harvest? Oh. Harvest sofa. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have half of the furniture. Right? That makes sense? So we still need bed, chair, clock, dresser, and tables. Yeah. Have 5, need 5. That makes sense because there's 10 total. It's awesome. We're moving, we're grooving. Just a matter of... So we're halfway through the furniture. Not quite halfway through the stuff because, like I said, we still need to get the wallpaper and carpet as well. But halfway through the furniture. Now, one more thing, we'll be halfway through just the Harvest series in general. Yeah, today's definitely a good day as far as making our progress. And then tomorrow we'll be making even more progress because we'll be getting whatever we got from Tortimer for being sale day. Plus, if we're lucky, with the grab bags at Nooks, we will be getting the remaining items we need. Like, you know, like handheld items and such. I mean, that's, though, down to RNG, so... Fingers crossed. At least, I'm assuming it's not RNG. Unless there's enough that it's like you're guaranteed to get one of everything. I don't know how exactly it works. Find out tomorrow. Which means that, yeah, tomorrow, doesn't matter how tired I am from work, gotta stream tomorrow. I mean, on the plus side, Saturday while I'm working, I'm only starting at 7, so while, yeah, starting early tomorrow for work, so I will be tired from that, I'll not have to start quite as early on Saturday, so it doesn't matter quite as much if I do end up staying up a bit. Not that I will be staying up later for the stream, so much as if, like, you know, sometimes the reason I cancel is because, like, you know, if I'm tired and I still have stuff to do, and then, you know, it's either cancel stream or stay up later because of everything taking me longer, right? Everything I have to do off stream taking me longer. So then if I don't cancel stream, I can still get everything done that I need to do off stream and still get to bed at a reasonable time. Okay. Franklin, oh Franklin, we be searching for you. Franklin, oh Franklin, we be searching for you. Alright, just getting an idea about something, which isn't stream related. So I'll think about it some more later after stream, but Okay, yeah. So is the Harvest Festival still a thing in, like, later Animal Crossing games? Like, I mean, New Horizons obviously being the big one. Or... I mean, I doubt it's in Wild World, because Wild World didn't have, like, real-world holidays and such, but... I mean, well, Harvest Festival isn't exact... I mean, Harvest Festivals are a real thing, but, like, not... obviously, this Harvest Festival is representing American Thanksgiving. But, yeah. Us being on, you know, the day of American Thanksgiving. And including a turkey, because, you know, Harvest Festivals, I mean, well, I will often include things like, you know, meat and such. They're more based around the actual harvest, so, you know, the plants, you know, vegetables and such. And well, Harvest Festival would generally have some kind of meat that wouldn't be, like, intrinsically turkey, whereas with Thanksgiving, like, turkey is kind of the thing. I mean, heck, here in Canada, where... Oh, here's Franklin. Yeah. No, they're for you. Wrong hands are tools of destruction. Harvest bed, nice. Harvest bed. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, we are progressing nicely. Getting a bit of... So I guess we're now at the halfway point, because we have 6 pieces of the Harvest series, 6 to go. Only 4 more that are furniture, but also the wallpaper and the carpet. Okay, let us drop the... Oh, the bed is going to be 1 by 2 things then. I'm going to put it in here, but I'm like, oh wait, it's not going to fit in that one spot. If we had it just like sticking out obtrusively, that would just be weird. Okay, awesome. So we still have, what do we still have? The chair, which that should fit in here. The clock. I don't know if the dresser is like a 1 by 2 thing or just a 1 by 1 thing. And then the table, which I believe is 2 by 2. Okay, we say the table is in the corner, that'll be by 2 by 2. Even if the dresser is 1 by 2, we could fit that here. I already said the chair and the clock, and then... Okay, we'll have to put some of the stuff all on the table, probably, like the wallpaper and or carpet or whatever, but... We can fit it all in the basement. Won't have to use up any space on the main floor, I don't think. Should be fine. Yes, I did grab the cutlery again. Fork and the knife. No spoon, though. Franklin is not scared of the spoon. Okay. There is no spoon. Weird to think we're getting a Matrix sequel again. Like... Matrix movie coming out next year, right? I don't know when exactly it's coming out, but like, but I mean, you know, it's long enough ago that it's, you know, time to hit that nostalgia. And hopefully it's good. Obviously, a lot of people love the original Matrix, and didn't care too much for the sequels. Some people like the sequels. I remember liking the sequels. It was a long time ago, so I don't remember them as well, but I remember liking what were the other two Matrix? Matrix Revolutions and whatever the other one was. I'm blanking on the title, but yeah. Also saw the Animatrix. That one I remember even. The, like, you know, which was the anime. It was compilation or whatever, because like multiple different shorts. I remember liking that. I never played any of the video games though, like Enter the Matrix, Path of Neo, Matrix Online. Other than the one where you play as Neo, though, they are all apparently canon, I believe. Yeah, other than the like, the Matrix Online is canon. I think Enter the Matrix is, and Path of the Neo isn't. I don't know. But yeah. Which is all very interesting. What isn't canon in any given universe is always of interest to me, especially because like there's also the concept of fan, because obviously like, you know, you know, it doesn't matter, like, you know, people make things could say what the official canon is, right? But as a fan, you can also be like, well, this is canon, but I'm still going to disregard it, or this isn't canon to this project, but I'm still going to count it, like. And of course, then it's like, you know, there's debate as to what is and isn't. Like, as an MCU fan, like, I know there's a lot of debate as to whether the TV shows by Marvel Television are canon. You know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, Inhumans, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Defenders, Punisher, Runaways, Cloak and Dagger, Hellstrom. A lot of debate, because like it's been stated a canon, but like has had very few references within the movies, which is why a lot of people say, well, is it really canon? But yeah. But meanwhile, I'm going in and being like, okay, yeah, not only like I go with, yeah, this is all canon. I also go and like, you know what? I'm gonna count the Ghost Rider movies as canon. Like, they're not, but there's nothing contradictory about the Ghost Rider movies to the MCU. Because most of the other, like, most of the other Marvel movies by other studios, like, you know, don't fit into the main universe. Like, obviously, like, with the multiverse, and, I mean, we're seeing this with Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, there's multiverse stuff going on there to connect to other movies and such. But like, within the main Marvel universe, like, you know, Spider-Man movies don't work because obviously we have a different Spider-Man. Blade movies don't work because we're getting a different Blade. X-Men movies don't work. I mean, X-Men movies don't work with themselves. X-Men movies contradict their own canon, like, consistently. But yeah, not. But like the Ghost Rider films, there's nothing with those ones to be like, yeah, this doesn't fit in the MCU. But yeah. So I'm like, why not? Yeah, the non-MCU films. Plus, I just like the idea of, you know, Nick Cage Ghost Rider. I know the movies were like were not good movies, but they were fun movies. I enjoyed them. Even like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which has Ghost Rider stuff, nothing in there contradicts the Ghost Rider movies. Like, yeah, it all fits. Okay. There is actually one other non-MCU film that I believe could be fit into the MCU without any issues. I'm talking about both Ghost Rider movies, not just the first one. Spear of Vengeance was the second one, right? And I'm talking about both of them with all of my comments. But yeah, there is actually one other though non-MCU film which could be fit into the MCU. So while the first two Fantastic Four movies don't really fit in, the 2015 Fantastic Four movie could actually be fit into the MCU. I wouldn't want it to be, because that was like, you know, a terrible movie, and unlike the Ghost Rider movies, was not a fun movie to make up for being terrible. Like, because yeah, the Ghost Rider movies were bad, but fun. 2015 Fantastic Four movie was just bad. But because in that movie, like, I don't think there was anything with, like, the Fantastic Four being, like, public knowledge or anything. It was all, like, you know... So with that, it's fairly easy to work it in without having to explain, you know, why... Because, like, the, you know, previous Fantastic Four movies, like, they were very public superheroes for Iron Man, right? Like, and it's like, how do you justify that with, like, them never... with no mention in the MCU? That you wouldn't be able to do, but like with the 2015 one, it would technically work. But yeah. But nobody wants that, because nobody likes the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. Or pretty much no one. Statistically, there's probably someone out there that likes it, but... I don't know why. Well, I mean, here we go. Ooh, Harvest Rug. Awesome. Carpets. Harvest Rug. Look, only one carpet left. That's amazing. Wait, what was the thing that we needed two of? Was it the carpet or the... No, it was the wallpaper. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Just saying. Yeah, I do actually know one person that does like them. Oh, what's his name? The guy that played the Human Torch in the 2015 Fantastic Four movie. He likes it just because of the fact that he got to play Human Torch. I don't know his thoughts on the actual quality of the movie, but at least a buddy of mine was telling me he likes the fact that he got to play Human Torch. Which, I mean, you know what? Yeah, good for you. Like, you got to play, and he was one of the, you know, few good things about that movie. Like, so yeah. Is game audio a little off? Funny how much if it was in a Marvel film. Was it? It's been a while since I've seen the Ghost Rider movies. Was it Mephisto or was it like actually like Satan? remember. But yeah. One of the same, not in Marvel Comics. No. In Marvel Comics, they are two distinct characters. Because, like, originally it was, in Ghost Rider's origin, it was originally said to be Satan. Then it was later revealed to be Mephisto posing as Satan, which he does quite frequently for obvious reasons. Although Ghost Rider has also since had other encounters with the actual Satan. Because the whole thing with Marvel where there's like multiple different Hell Lords, you know, Satan being kind of one of the big, you know, Satan, Mephisto, a bunch of others and such. Blanking on a lot of the names of a lot of the others, but like, yeah. Yeah, Mephisto was who they used when they wanted to have the devil without getting in trouble for, you know, using the actual devil, and then at times also just for certain specific stories. But and yeah. Okay. Are you, Franklin? I know you're hiding around here somewhere. I mean, somewhere around here being like somewhere in this entire town. Hey, Dora. Keep up the good fight. I don't know what fight we're talking about here, but keep it up. Mephisto is the devil in the Marvel Universe, though. Not the only one. And he is a distinct character from Satan. Let me here bring up Wikipedia. I'll just go to Mephisto, Marvel Comics. And then yeah. Yeah, like if you even go to Wikipedia or whatever, under the fictional character biography, so the second sentence there in the introduction, he was jealous of the worship of the fire demon Zarathos, so posing as Satan, Mephisto created the Ghost Rider by bonding Zarathos to Johnny Blaze. Control F. Yeah, he frequently poses as Satan, but he's not actually Satan. Satan is a distinct character. Let's see if Satan... Marvel Comics. Here we go. Okay, so there's list of Marvel Comics demons under the Devils section. Hell is broken into several smaller kingdoms ruled over entities who are generally at odds with each other. Most of these entities are devils, and thus they're powerful enough to be the strongest rulers in Hell. Those considered powerful enough to be the strongest rulers in Hell are referred as Hellords. Those who currently are, and have previously borne this identification are Asmodeus, Kuga, I don't know, Baphomet, Beelzebul, Belasco, Blackheart, Damon Hellstrom, Hela, Johnny Blaze, Krampus, Xel, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, Lucifer, Marduk, Urios, which says aka Satan, Mephisto, Murray, Olivier, Pluto, Satana, Hellstrom, Stone Cold, Strong Guy, that's an interesting, Umar, Thog, the Nether Spawn, Zuthal. But yeah, so he's one of the ones people make deals with. But yeah, not the only one. Dormammu. No, because Dormammu is like not in charge of like a hell realm. Dormammu's in charge. Dormammu has like his domain or whatever. Dormammu. Alternate dimension. Does it have a term other than just Dormammu's realm? Is it Dark Dimension? I don't know. Either way, it's not a hell dimension that he has, because it's not like... Hell dimensions are kind of like, you know, specific type of thing, not just like any bad dimension. But yeah. Like, I mean, part of it is, of course, you know, people going there when they die, but of course, not all, because like there's also good dimensions people go to when they die and such. But he's not. Oh yeah, Dormammu's not to be trifled with at all, unless you know you're able to catch him in a time loop. Dormammu, I have come to bargain. Oh, time loops. I'm still really hoping I'm able to make my my idea of a board game based around the concept of a time loop. I talked about it a bit before, I think, on stream, but basically, after a certain amount of turns or whatever, you always like reset the game to the initial configuration, with the only exception being that there's something called like, there could be like some kind of knowledge cards or whatever you can gain during the game. And whenever you return the game, you still keep any knowledge cards, as well as your own knowledge of, like, stuff. Because, like, obviously, because, like, there'll be certain things like, you know, there'll be, like, what's called a threat deck or whatever, where it's, like, each turn, like, stuff gets turned over from that and occasionally additional stuff, whatever. But, because, yeah, when you start the game, you shuffle it, right? But during the game, when you reset it, you just put the cards back in the same order you took them off. So as the players, you now know, okay, you know at least the initial stuff coming off of there and such. which I think would make just for a very fun game or whatever, because in each loop you're kind of planning, okay, so we know this is coming next, so we need to be prepared to deal with it, and then yeah, and then the win condition is of course breaking the time loop. Lose condition is, see, that's the one issue, is that I'm not sure what there will be as the lose condition, or if you could just keep going until you win. Nightmare and Dormammu, interdimensional beings, but they do not come down close to demons. Like, I mean, yeah, they're a different category, like, because that's not a power thing or whatever. It's a classification thing or whatever. But yeah. By their power and threat level, I mean, Dormammu is like more powerful than some demons and such. Nightmare I'm not as familiar with. Can't really speak much on Nightmare. But Azazel, I don't think so. Because Azazel, that's like, that's referring to like Nightcrawler's dad, right? Because I think he's a bit more of a complicated case. But I can't remember. I'd have to. I already closed the list and I don't feel like bringing it up again. But yeah. Here we go. Yes. Yes. These are instruments of torture. Should have been, and yes, he is his dad, but he is considered a demon. See, that wasn't a list of all demons. That was specifically devils, which is like a specific type of demon, and like, you know, people that have ruled a hell dimension at one point or another. And because I thought he wasn't. I thought he was trapped in one. Was the official thing. Okay, harvest table, awesome. Table. Yeah. Good stuff. Could be wrong, though. X-Men is not my area of expertise within Marvel. So, while I still know a lot of stuff about X-Men, it's not like my, like, top area of expertise. My top area of expertise within Marvel will be probably Spider-Man. You know, certainly spent enough money on Spider-Man comics that I hope I'm well-versed on Spider-Man. Oh, the table is just... Okay, for some reason I thought the table was 2x2. Okay, that actually means I don't even need to put anything on the table to fit everything down here. That makes my life easier. Okay. Let us go find Franklin yet again. Franklin, can you hide somewhere close so I can find you faster? The sooner I find you and can get everything I need from you, the sooner we will have everything we need. Either way, though, I'm very glad with all the progress we're making today, getting a bunch of stuff and just like, yeah, bringing down our furniture list by 11 things. Wallpaper and carpet list each down by 1 to 1 each. So, yeah, wallpapering and carpets we should be completing Christmas Eve when we get the jingle stuff, which is awesome. Furniture, we of course still have a ways to go on. Like, furniture, the earliest we can complete it is August 12th, because we missed the meteor shower this year where you get the telescope, so we do not yet have the telescope. Oh, here we go. I need to get that next year. Yes. I did do it, yes. An evil aura. Okay. Harvest clock. Awesome. So we just need the dresser and the chair, plus the wallpaper. Okay. We are moving, we are grooving. Another little bit, and we'll be shrooving. I don't know what that means. So, the clock. It's fine clock, I suppose. Actually, we're going to put it over here, I think. For reasons. Just because if the dresser is too wide, then I want to put it above just for organizational purposes. Okay. Hey, Tortimer. Look away. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay. So I guess I dropped the thing off of my house first and then went and grabbed the cutlery, but we'll still be starting our search from here just because this is kind of my usual starting place. That's kind of what I've built up my routine of wandering around from. Oh, Franklin, where are you at? Oh, Franklin, I'm wearing a horned hat. Why does that hat have horns anyway in here? Any good theories? That's definitely something I'm looking forward to with, like, later Animal Crossings as I work my way through the series, is just more options with, like, clothing, not just, like, you know, oh, I choose what shirt I'm wearing and that design is also applied to my hat, right? And then it's always this specific hat. If you're, you know, playing a male character, playing a female character, then it's just like, you know, pointy hat. But actually being able to, like, you know, wear different types of hats or no hat, and having, you know, also if you're wearing a hat that has the independent design from the shirt. Also, you know, not having to specifically wear short sleeves, you know, t-shirts, different types of pants, shoes, all that jazz. Just more options in the later Animal Crossing games. It's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I don't know exactly when that starts. Like, I don't know if Wild World is more open or just as limited with clothing, but I know just definitely by the time we get to, like, caught up, definitely New Horizons, I know, has all sorts of clothing options. I'm pretty sure even with New Leaf it does, but I'm not quite sure on Wild World and City Folk how they go about that. But we'll find out eventually. Just a matter of time until we have 100%ed every Animal Crossing game in existence. A long amount of time. Years. Literal years. Assuming we do actually ever even succeed. Technically speaking, we might not ever succeed. We'll just have to keep at it and see how it goes. Like with this Animal Crossing, I mean, the fact that I'm including, 100%ing all the NES games within it definitely does add to, like, the question of, okay, how doable is this? Because, like, completing a catalog, okay, that's cool. Like, it's, stuff that's going to take a while. But, like, getting every villager to live in this town at one point or another, we're well on our way to that. 100% all the NES games, that's... I mean, Balloon Fight, we're going to manage. Like, we know that. We've got enough done on it that we know we can manage what I'm wanting to do in it. But, here we go. We just don't know how long it's going to take, but... Harvest Chair. Okay, so we just need the dresser and the wallpaper, but we want a second wallpaper, which... So we haven't even gotten one wallpaper yet. That's the one we want two of. Okay, that's fine. Is what it is. Okay. Glad static's looking down so that, doesn't see me taking the cutlery. Although, to be fair, earlier, that meant Franklin was hiding right where Static could see him, and Static didn't notice him. So, even if Static was looking at me, he might not notice me taking the cutlery like that. There we go. I was having trouble getting on the chair. So then we're going to grab the dresser, which might take up 2 spots, or might just take up 1. Either way, we'll be able to fit it in here, and then 2 wallpapers. Main issue is how long will it take us to get the second wallpaper? Did I grab? Yes, I did grab. Because once we get the last 2 things, then it can be like anything, I think, in any random order, so that we could get, we get one of everything before we get duplicates, but, like, don't need to get a second of everything before we get triplicates, in theory. In theory, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But... also, if it follows the exact same pattern, in which case... then we'd have to get duplicate of nearly everything before we get the wallpaper. Possibly everything. We'll see which we get next, the wallpaper or the, what's left, dresser. Oh. I mean, in that case, it might be faster to just switch to a different character and just go through and get... maybe. We'll see how it goes. Do I remember what the order I got things in was, so that I know if it is going to just follow the same order. And if that's the case, it wouldn't necessarily be faster with their character, but it wouldn't really... But at worst, it wouldn't be much slower. We'll see what I decide. See, the problem is this involves me having to make a decision. And we all know how bad I am at making decisions. But, you know, sometimes you gotta make a decision. Like, it's just the way things go. Hey, Cupcakes, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay. No Franklin here in the first quadrant. On to the second. Reset your New Horizons island? Oh yeah? Why is that? Tired of what you had, I guess? Or wanted something new and different? Okay. Franklin, oh Franklin. Where art thou, Franklin? We know he's around here somewhere. It's like around here referring to this entire town. Nice if there was some way of narrowing it down a bit further beyond just going and like searching everywhere. Some like hint as like clue to start. Got bored. Oh yeah. Wanted a new horizon. I see what you did there. Well, hopefully your new island is going smoothly. You're back? Okay, no worries. No worries at all. Okay, not in the second quadrant, on to the third. Unless we missed him. I mean, it's always possible we could have missed him somewhere. So far, we haven't had a single time of me missing him. I found him each time. You know, however, we thought I might have missed him, and then it's just like, oh, he was hiding behind literally the last tree in the village. Yeah, I don't think he can even be in this acre. Like, that wouldn't make sense. But do a quick run around just in case. Well, actually, I'm not even sure now. I have a vague recollection, and this might just be my memory playing tricks on me, of him, like, hiding behind the wishing well tree. The big one with the wishing well attached. It might just be my imagination, though. Or, like me imagining that, because of... That would be an interesting visual. Maybe I've seen artwork of that somewhere, because I'm sure somebody's drawn that. Welcome back. Had to check on your pup. Oh yeah. No worries. Okay. Oh, here he is. Yeah. Yes. Why are you so delicious? I should have eaten more junk food when you were a chick. Yes, got the... Yes. Harvest wall. We've got the harvest wall. Wallpaper. Just one wallpaper left. The jingle wall. Which we will get Christmas Eve. Whew. We still need one last piece of furniture, the harvest dresser. Okay, let's go grab the cutlery once again. Hey, cutlery. And drop the wallpaper off in my basement and then find Franklin to get that harvest dresser. But yeah, I'm very glad though that it does have, unlike the the spooky series at Halloween, where you can get like doubles and such, here with Harvest series, he gives you something you don't have until you have everything. Actually, I'm going to drop it here. That'll just make my life slightly easier. Okay, let's go find him once again. And get that harvest dresser. Let's see here. What time we got? 5:40. Been streaming for about 2 hours. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't think we're going to be doing Smash yet today. I think it's just going to be... I know, you know, we're... Well, I mean, once we're done, it'll obviously be a bit longer, but so far we've only streamed for 2 hours, but... Once we're done with Animal Crossing, it'll be another, I don't know how long. But... Yeah, with working tomorrow, 4 a.m. And the fact that tomorrow, again, we do need to make sure we are streaming as well, because tomorrow is sale day in Animal Crossing. Okay. And because we still have more to do here yet today, I'm just estimating that playing Smash today probably not the best idea. But we still have a, you know, still need to get Franklin, find him again for the dresser, and then we want to get another wallpaper from him, which unfortunately means, you know, we'll have to find him an unknown number of times until he gives us another wallpaper. So that's the thing. I'm debating if we should switch to another character to go and get said wallpaper. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to, yeah, we'll get this the dresser from him here. We'll get one more thing with him with Rick and then see what it is. And after that, we'll debate. I mean, I'll debate amongst myself. Y'all can chime in, of course, but I'll debate amongst myself if I should switch to another character. So that we can perhaps more quickly get that second wallpaper we want. I mean, that was the one thing with the Halloween thing where we could get duplicates, meant so we wanted to get 2 of the carpet, and that meant that we already had 2 of them by the time I got at least 1 of everything, because of the fact that it was random, and we, you know, worked out like that. Here it's a bit more different setup. I have no idea how it's going to work for Christmas Eve with the Jingle series, because I honestly don't remember ever doing the Christmas Eve stuff and getting the Jingle stuff. I didn't do it in like my previous attempt at 100%ing it. I just ended up missing being able to stream that day for whatever reason. I mean, it's Christmas Eve, so I mean, it's unsurprising that I ended up missing it, but this is the end. Oh, it's just me, yes. Gotta go to town. Yes. Uh-huh. Harvest dresser. We got it. Harvest Dresser. And that's it for the Harvest series. So, holidays. Harvest Festival is complete. So next is Sale Day, which is tomorrow. Where we'll get the market model, and we'll get grab bags, which will hopefully get us the pinwheels. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So fingers crossed. Okay, so yeah, now we'll see if we can get a second wallpaper from him. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what we get on this next go. And then if it's the wallpaper, awesome. If it's not, then okay, yeah, it was too wide. If it's not, then maybe just switch some Samantha, because she's the one that we want the second wallpaper for. Yeah. Oh, I'm also just thinking, once we've gotten one of everything, can we even still get duplicates from Franklin, or is he just going to be gone now? Well, I mean, I guess we're going to find out. If we run through the entire town without seeing him, and either, well, we missed him, or we can't get additional stuff from him. Then, in which case, then we would have to, you know, switch to a different character. Another wallpaper, but hey, so actually, yeah, that's why we're gonna stick with Rick for sure for one more thing, because I am honestly curious about that. That's something that, you know, we may have discovered it previously that I've simply forgotten about. Although last 100% attempt, I don't think I was really worried too much. No, I did. Well, yeah, no. I think I was worried about getting a duplicate. I'm like, I was gonna say I wasn't worried about decorating other characters. That's not true. I did actually decorate on the previous attempt Jake's house with the harvest stuff. I didn't have like a complete collection of wallpapers in like and carpets in like basements, I don't think, so I wouldn't have gotten 2 of them. I haven't had any reason to. Oh, yeah. Yes, we can still find Franklin. Yes. Yes. Harvest table. Okay. Well, it's not in the same order as last time, because the table was definitely not the first thing we got. But yeah, I think we're going to just, because it's random order, so it could, like, we could get the wallpaper next, or we could just like take forever. Whereas with say Samantha or whatever, it would, you know, like, cycle through things and, like, you know, because with Rick presumably we can get, like, you know, duplicate after duplicate after duplicate at this point. Like, we could just get, like, you know, the next one could theoretically be another harvest table, right? So we're going to switch to Samantha. We're going to then go until we get a wallpaper with her. And then, yeah, then we'll switch over to Jake to do the letter to Dora, and switch back to Rick to go visit Praetorius and do anything else we need to finish up. So depending on how long this takes with Samantha, we could be like in for, you know, another decently long stream yet. I mean, well, we're at 2 hour 10-minute mark. We also did like the initial like running around, so let's say an hour and a half. So if it's like an hour and a half, then like Tom Nook, Sofa, Red coming tomorrow. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's Red coming tomorrow. This one was Red having come last week. And that was, I think, just because I needed an extra letter to send out for whatever reason. Am I still getting static? Are you referring to the fact that I have static living in town? Or is there something, there's actually something going on that I've been missing? Some actual static issues. Pun. I figured, I just wanted to make sure, like, 'cause if there's technical issues that I've somehow had missed, I want to be aware of them. But yeah. Yeah, the game's going well. Now, we finished getting a full set of the Harvest series with Rick. Now we just want the Harvest, whatever, with Harvest Wall for Samantha's basement. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Hopefully we get the wallpaper a lot earlier with Samantha than we did it with Rick, since that's literally all we want for Samantha. Anything else we get with Samantha, we'll just sell. Is the plan. And wait, what else are we going to need with Samantha? Because we have everything we need for the main floor. We need the lunar surface for the upstairs. Then we need the Harvest Wall, the Jingle Wall, and Snowman Wall for the basement. Okay. Which also does remind me, we are going to, that means, start working on our... We are going to be making snowman again this winter whenever that becomes available, so that we can get... Actually, we want 2 more complete sets of the... Well, it's just 2 more each of the snowman wallpaper and carpet. Because we want, you know, one set to, you know, have like one, you know, the wallpaper in Samantha's basement, the carpet in Jake's, but then we also want a set for actually use in Slicer's upstairs. And then we're also gonna this winter be working on getting all of the igloo furniture, which will be like, well, the main thing we'll be having in Slicer's upstairs. And yeah. Of course, when we hit Christmas Eve, get the Jingle series, which is going to be another big increase, similar to today's Harvest Festival. Snowman and Igloo stuff I mentioned, that's going to be like all throughout the winter. And then also 2 more pieces of winter clothing we have. Standard clothing. Yeah, we are really making good progress on this game. I'm hopeful, and I'm hoping we're able to get more memory cards, more GameCube memory cards prior to February and the Groundhog Day, so that we can hopefully get all of the remaining oh, here we go. All of... Yes. Yes. Okay, he's just going through this stuff again. What was I saying? Yes. 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 Excellent. Harvest Bureau. Okay. What we're after. Let's keep going. Like I was saying, you know. So I guess, yeah, since we're trying to get the wallpaper, and there's 12 potential things he can give us. Well, so with that first one, it was a 1 in 12 chance that we got what we needed. We were after. For the next one, it'll be a 1 in... This next one, it'll be a 1 in 11 chance. Actually, wait. What was the first thing we got with Rick? The lamp. Okay. Because we did get the Bureau, like, second or third based on its placement there. But, yeah, because also, like, wait, we got the Bureau earlier. Are we going through the same pattern? But I don't believe so. I believe we got the lamp first. So, that's good. So, it's all kind of random, but with each time, the chance of us getting that wallpaper we're after improves. Oh, nice. Especially when we find them nice and early like this. Yeah. These are deadly. I mean, that is true. Mirror. Okay. Okay, so next one will be a 1 in 10 chance of getting the wallpaper. That was a very nice quick find of him, though. Fingers crossed we can get another early find, but we'll see how it goes. Just like every time, just have him be in, like, you know, the first acre we check. I don't know if he can even be in this main acre with, like, the houses, but I don't know that he can't. Because I know, like, definitely there's some stuff that can't happen in those acres, but, like, I know villagers can wander around in them. They don't very often, but they can. But, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I've never seen Joan in the acres with the player houses. I haven't seen Franklin there yet, but Franklin I haven't seen as much as I see Joan. So, harder to, you know, say. And, like, I don't think that acre counts for... I'm actually not sure. I don't think it counts for the town, like when the Wishing Well says what the town is like. I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top of my head which acres all don't count for, like, you know, having the right amount of trees and such. I know, like, the 2 acres that for sure don't matter are the Wishing Well itself and the lake, because those ones you can't have very many trees, like, no matter what you do. So either those 2 acres in my town with the least amount, the only 2 acres in my town that don't have 12 trees. There's a few other acres that also don't matter, but which I still, you know, oh, there we go, put 12 trees in just because I could. Yes. Harp's bed, okay. Not what we're after. But it's fine. It's fine. Where are we? Right here. When I'm walking around the trees right now, I'm trying to avoid, like, if he's going to be behind one of those trees, avoid, like, running into him, because if we see him behind one of those trees, then, like, it'll be a lot faster to find him. Next, go. Okay, so if we run into him without the fork and knives, then, like, we'll talk to him, and then he'll move to another location right away. And then we have to go, you know. Whereas if we see him, when we don't have the fork and knife, but we don't actually talk to him, then we can, you know, still go and we can just, once we get it, just run back to that exact spot, thus saving us time. Yeah. So yeah, 1 in 9 chance of, yeah, 1 in 9 chance of getting the wallpaper on this go. Each thing we get that isn't it, the chance of the next thing being it improves. Not sure if y'all are hearing that, but I can definitely hear, like, movement upstairs. And, like, when I was looking at, like, you know, sound levels in OBS, it did look like, you know, when I was hearing stuff, like, the mic sound bar was, like, moving a bit, but I don't know if it was enough for it to, like, be heard on by y'all on stream. Okay. So what's everyone up to at the moment? Anyone doing... Is there a Harvest Festival in New Horizons? Oh, no, wait. I think there is something, because I do remember watching a stream earlier today and seeing something with Franklin. Well, I think he was, like, cooking something instead of, like, hiding from everyone. Because, you know, I know I'm also actually starting to get a bit hungry now. I think of food. Cook a feast with Franklin and fish and dive for ingredients. Interesting. That's cool. Also, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing today? Yeah. Diving is a thing that's not a thing in this game. You can't go into the water in this game. Plus you can do that is, I guess, you can ride a boat to the island. Then you're on the water. You're not in the water. You can fish though, but can't. Yeah. last two times we found Franklin very quickly, so this time he's a bit further along. Wait. Franklin, oh Franklin, where be you? I'm glad that us, like, you know, searching our village multiple times looking for Franklin and such did lead us to finding that fossil had been missing for a little while. So currently we should have nothing buried in the town. Everything that was buried in the town we found today. All 5 fossils. We also found 3 gyroids since it was snowing the other day. And yeah, which is always nice. Going back to, you know, okay. And then we'll of course see how long that lasts. Oh, hey, here's Samantha's glowing spot. Don't often find glowing spots for my characters other than Rick. I think this also means that this is the furthest we've... Just now looking for Franklin with Samantha, this is the furthest we've had to go, that we didn't see it on previous runs around. How many trees do we have in this acre? 1, 2, 3... We actually have 3 trees in the Wishing Well Acre. Even that was like a chore for me to get to that point. That's how difficult it is to grow trees in that acre. I mean, I guess there's also 4th tree if you count that big center one, but that's not one you plant. That's the one that's just there and has the Wishing Well attached. That's probably, like, in-game, that's probably... Or in-universe, that's probably why you can't get more trees in that acre. Because this big massive tree is like, you know, taking all the resources. But yeah. Kinda makes sense. And the lake, that's just because of the lake, there's a lot less space. Even still though, like, you know, it's not just the space. Obviously, there's less space in like the acres with these houses, and I still managed to get 12 trees in there. Lake acre, I managed what, like? Is it also 3? Let's see here. 1. Okay, 2 on this side of the lake, and then I'll check on our next run around how many on the other side of the lake. Honestly, don't remember. Probably like 1 or 2 on the other side, so like 3 or 4 total. Oh, here we go. This is the end. Okay, wallpaper, please. Dresser. Okay, well, 1 in 8th chance now on the next one for getting the wallpaper. And yeah. Okay, let's go. I mean, Samantha will make some nice money after this, because everything other than wallpaper we're getting with Samantha we're just going to sell. And we did see that one thing that I sold there with Rick that gave me, like, what was it? Decent chunk of change. Couple thousand, I think. Don't remember exactly. Okay. So let's see here. What's on this side? 1. This is in Sacred. Yeah, 2. Okay, so we have 4 trees in the Lake Acre, and that was the best I could do. Like, I tried so many other spots in that acre, and I just could not grow even a 5th tree. Like, the out-of-universe reason for limited trees is because of wanting to leave spaces open for, like, because both the lake and the wishing wells where, like, you know, vents are held at, most vents are held at one of them or whatever, so there needs to be the space for, like, you know, villagers and whatever setup there is for each, like, different, like, festival, holiday, event, so on. But even still, like, it should still be possible to get 12 trees in each of those acres. I could see how, where you could put them to make it work, but the game's like, nope, can't do that. So, you know, just gotta accept it and move on. And with later games, especially like New Horizons, you have so much more control over your town and such, which I'm both looking forward to and dreading, because on the one hand, it means I'll have more ability to get setups that I want. The other hand means more decisions that need to be made on what kind of setup I want. But yeah. That's a long ways away. I have to 100% this game first, then Wild World, City Folk, and New Leaf before we get to New Horizons. By the time we're done New Horizons, probably the next main Animal Crossing will be out. And then we'll have that to move on to as well. And then, once we do get caught up on the main Animal Crossings, though, then we'll work our way through the spin-offs. And that's going to be interesting as well. Hey, Tree Frog, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay. Not in the first quadrant. Also, I see you have an animated emote. Very nice. I like it. I do not yet... Oh, here we go. Do not yet have the animated emotes, but presumably soon. Yes. TV. Still not the wallpaper. Okay, so that's 5 things, so 1 in 7 chance of the next thing being the wallpaper. Hey Iron Yoshi, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay. No Turkey Day in this game? Well, it's a Harvest Festival. And the turkey is hiding, and we find him, and we bring him the knife and fork, and he gives us stuff from the Harvest series. Yeah, could be playing Jackbox with some friends soon. Nice, nice. Yeah, Franklin is hiding because he's worried they're going to eat him. And that's why he wants us to bring the knife and fork to him so they can't eat him. And get your phone charged nice and good for that. Good stuff. Yeah. We already found everything with, like, Rick, my main character. But we wanted to get a second wallpaper, so now I'm going through with Samantha here to try and get a second wallpaper. Make you laugh so hard. Yeah. I still question why Franklin even came to the town, though. Like, he got the invitation, and he was already suspicious that they wanted to eat him from the invitation, so it's just like, just don't go. Like, I avoid social gatherings for all sorts of reasons. If I'm thinking somebody's going to try to eat me, well, actually, no, I might go to curiosity to see if they can actually succeed. You want to eat me, you're going to have to, you know... You're going to have to work pretty hard to do that. Okay. Yeah. Franklin, where be you? Yeah, the nice thing though would be the fact that we spent so much time like searching around my town looking for him. Because I did find that fossil that had been missing in my town for ages. Well, for at least a little while. So now there's nothing buried in my town as of right now. Found everything. Well, interesting, actually, it wasn't even specifically when I was specifically looking for him. It was while I was, after I like had found him, called whatever from him, and was running back to the wishing well to get the next another fork and knife. And I guess just because of the angle because I was going at an angle to go back to it that I wouldn't normally be doing it in just like my standard like search of the town, I just barely caught a glimpse of it when I was doing the one screen shift, because basically it was like, because normally like when I'm going through from this acre I normally go to this acre, but I went to this acre to go to this acre, and that was, it was like right at the top left corner of this acre behind some trees, but because of me going the different direction than I normally go, I just caught a glimpse of something being buried there, and it's like, okay, found it. Which I really do need to remember to check that more often, because that's, I think, a spot that it's happened multiple times where I've had either something buried there or a weed there that, like, just I don't notice right away. But, yeah. Also, I really hope I didn't miss Franklin just there where I was talking, because it's kind of going into a, you know, running on autopilot for a bit there, which doesn't mean I, you know, wasn't still being thorough. It just means I don't remember it. Yeah. It's like when you're driving, you're just like, wait, was I paying attention for the last couple kilometers? It's like, yeah, you were probably paying attention enough to, like, you know what you were doing at the time, just not enough to, you know, commit it to actual, like, memory. If that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, because it was, like, right over, like, right around here, whatever, we had the fossil that was buried. Which, like I said, it's happened multiple times. There's been something... Oh, here's Franklin. Come on, wallpaper. Knife and a fork. Chair. Come on. I want the wallpaper, Franklin. Also, this is not a great hiding spot, because, like, yeah, we have a bit of difficulty seeing him. But he's trying to hide from the people up here. And they can just, like, look down over there and see him. Deep fryer starting to fall apart. Oof, that sucks. Okay, so we've got 6 things so far. So 1/6 chance of the next being the wallpaper. It is nice though the fact that, like, Franklin doesn't give you duplicates until after you've got everything from him. Because that means at least, like, you know, with each thing, our chances of getting the wallpaper increase. And once we get it, then we can go put it in Samantha's basement, sell all the rest of the stuff we've got, and then switch over to Jake to do stuff, and then just, you know, not Harvest Festival stuff, just, you know, normal stuff. And then back to Rick for other normal stuff. And then we'll be good to go. Still works, that's good. That's the important thing. And yeah. And despite the stream title, we won't actually be doing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate later. It's already almost 6:30. Like 6:20 right now. We're going for 2 hours 40 minutes, which, you know, if I wasn't working at 4 a.m. tomorrow, like, I mean, it still depends on, like, when if I wasn't working so early tomorrow, because, like, 5 a.m. will not as early, would still be, you know, still be probably in the realm of, okay, we probably wouldn't play Smash yet today, but yeah, this has definitely been going long enough that I think we're good with just Animal Crossing. I mean, generally, if, like, we're going close to 3 hours on Animal Crossing, that's a good sign that probably won't be playing whatever the other game of the day is as well. There are probably exceptions at times. Like, yeah. Especially depending on, like, the day of the week. Like, Wednesday's a bit more likely to be an exception because of the fact that, oh, I'm not working Thursday anyway, so I can, like, you know, Thursday I can use to, in theory, catch up on sleep if I need to. And then, like, yeah. And then Friday can also be an exception, just depending on Saturday, because I sometimes don't work as early as Saturdays. But yeah, like, this Saturday I'm only working at 7 a.m., which I know for some people is still, like, well, it's still early, but, like, compared to 4 a.m., no. Next week, Saturday, I think I'm scheduled for 5 a.m., which is earlier. Saturday after that, I'm currently scheduled for 4 a.m., but we'll see if that's mistaken, because I don't even have the rest of my schedule for that week isn't even online, so I don't know why that one random day is. Oh, here we go, Harvest Will. That's what we wanted, right? Yes. Awesome. That means we are just about done here with Samantha. Just need to go place that Harvest Wall in her basement with the complete collection of wallpapers. Let's get rid of those. Okay, so this is Harvest. Ivy, Imperial. I think it's between the Imperial and the Groovy, yes. Oh, that's grab, I want to drop. Awesome. So I just need the Jingle Wall for here, and the Snowman Wall for here, and then this basement will be complete. That's awesome. Main floor is already complete, right? Spooky Series, phonograph, and scroll. Only thing is, eventually we want music to put in the phonograph, but we're gonna wait on, like, music until we've got, like, you know, until Rick has a complete collection of songs. Then we can just kind of go through, listen to all of them, and be like, okay, what do we want that'll go with the Spooky Series? Same thing with up here, and what do we want that'll go with the Space Series? We do also still need a lunar, and that song will go in here. The Robo Stereo. Still also need a lunar surface for the floor up here, but yeah, so that's really only, like, that kind of the music. That's only 1, 2, 3 things we need here for Samantha's house. That's pretty decent. And lunar surface won't be difficult if we just, you know, take the time when we have a Sahara visit. Obviously, this past Monday we had a Sahara visit, but in Pretoris, but we also had, you know, a turnip price spike, so we were like, yeah, just gonna spend all my time selling turnips then. 19,998. Nice. I need to consider putting some money into savings with Samantha soon, but that'll be for another time. Okay, so that's it with Samantha. Switch over to Jake. Yes. Got stuff to do with Jake. Just one thing, really. Need to... Well, kind of two-ish things. Need to meet Dora and then send a letter to Dora with Jake. So, counting that as like one thing or two things. Kinda, you know, up to you. Why do I have 3 notifications on Discord? Ah. So the one was that I apparently got tagged in something by accident. Second one was an apology for being tagged by accident. At least I assume it's tagged by accident because the sorry is still there. The initial tag is gone. And then the other one is going live notification in a completely different Discord. Okay. Everyone, Hearts Hustle is about to begin. And this is probably just a letter from Red. Yeah. That we can just throw out. And Dora should be right here. Yes. Dora the Explorer. Right, letter. One second, is game audio a little off again? Yeah, it sounds like it was a little off there. That should be better now. Wait, that's not right. Welcome to Trantor. Nothing like microwave nuggets. Nuggets. Oh, I want nuggets. Don't have any nuggets, though. Definitely need to eat something after stream. I'm definitely getting hungry. But... mail a letter. Okay, there we go. And, okay, that's all we need to do as Jake. So now back to Rick. Hey, Jughead, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? I think I'm also going to have to do eventually is figure out, like, what outfit I want for each character. Because, like, currently I've just been doing, like, oh yeah, this, you know, the chevron shirt there for Jake is, like, the best thing I've gotten with Jake so far, but, like, it's not like I've gone through and been like, look at every clothing. What suits him best? That's more just like, okay, anytime I get, like, new clothing, more or less suiting for him. Usually deep fry them, just like them deep fried, nice and crispy. Oh yeah. It is going well, Jughead. Yourself? Today is the Harvest Festival here in Animal Crossing, which we've already got everything we need as far as that goes. So just finishing up, like, just the regular daily stuff now. Okay. Everyone at Harvest Festival's been going on since, like, it's like 3.5 hours. But every time I start off with a new character. You're alright? Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Any Americans in chat? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. I'm Canadian, so, you know, our Thanksgiving was last month already, but... Yeah. And I didn't do anything for it then, really, either, but... I mean, I guess technically speaking, I'm doing more for American Thanksgiving than for Canadian Thanksgiving, just based on the fact that the Harvest Festival in this game is, you know, today and based on American Thanksgiving. Which is funny. But, you know. Just realized what I forgot to do. Oh well. Not a super big deal. We just won't be able to bring back as much money as I would prefer, because I forgot to empty out my inventory and wallet before leaving. Okay. Oh, if anybody has a drawing... Actually, no, we're not going to do a drawing request today. I'm just going to do a quick random globe. Because, yeah, we've already been going for almost 3 hours, and I am working at 4 a.m. tomorrow, and I still want to watch the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye, which just came out yesterday. I don't want to do that yet before bed, preferably. Well, I mean, I'm going to do that before bed, unless, like, something goes wrong. But I'd rather not stay up too late as a result. I mean, too late. I'm going to stay up Staying up, I mean, it's 6:30. Like, realistically, I should be going to bed, like... What time? Let's see. Because I'm starting work at 4 a.m. That means I'm, like, waking up at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. minus 8 hours would be 6 p.m. So yeah, so realistic, I mean, really 8 hours, like, of sleep, so, like, this me being me, you know, if you want to fall asleep at 6 p.m., I need to be going to bed at, like, 5 p.m. So realistically, I should have gone to bed an hour and a half ago. I was trying to be healthy. Which, you know. No, also welcome in, Lynx. I'm not going to be playing Smash yet. It's, you know, late enough that I'm like, nope, not going to do that yet today. Funky dot shirt. Blue check shirt. Oh, I need to check if there's anything on the message board. Nothing relevant. And then... No, not gonna be playing it today. Animal Crossing went long enough that I'm not gonna have time. Or that I, you know, not wanting to stay up too late or whatever. Cause like, had we started stream on time and it, cause like, you know, even if we had started stream on time, that we would still already get 6 p.m. So that'd be a bit later than I'd want to. Oh, 80 bells, just, yeah. Let's just also check clothing. Like I was saying earlier, I don't think the winter clothing starts for another like 2 days or 1 or 2 days, but we're just gonna check to make sure. That was, yeah. This is like the jagged shirt. Yeah, the next is the white ring shirt. Wasn't that what... Was that what Blanca was just wearing? Not sure. Club shirt. And the last one is like the blue scale shirt. Yeah. Because I think it's on like... I think it's the 26th or 27th when the winter clothing becomes available. We're close enough to it that I'm like, you know, we're going to just start checking to make sure. So we have 2 winter clothing that we still need. Cafe's shirt. And the desert shirt. So, need... Oh, that's... Can we? Alfonso. They do, yeah. Alright. Keep up the good work, Alfonso. He's here to make sure they don't get stolen. Well... Ooh, long spot. Okay, let's check who the next visitor is going to be. Any goings on? Oh, red in both towns. Is it... Don't really need red. Anything from him. November... Let's... Wait. Hey, not pro yet. Welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? I'm going to Wikipedia. I'm looking up about sale days. They're actually a thing where red just always shows up on sale day. Let's see here. During sale day, Nook's Tonic Store sells grab bags in place of non-furniture or clothing items. Yeah. And red is guaranteed to appear in the player's town. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, the price of the grab bags is sold at Tonic Store is equivalent to the current year, so it'll be 2021 bells. And they contain 3 items, which can be furniture, clothing, wallpaper, carpet, or a pinwheel. Okay. Okay, that's actually good. It's just... So they can't be a balloon... The other 2 types of items, balloons or fans. So it's just the pinwheels, which is actually good, because that's what I still need. 4 items have 25% chance of appearing grab bag can appear multiple times in the same bag, while pinwheel has a 50% chance of appearing, so one of the items can only appear once in a single bag. Okay. So we have a decent chance of getting pinwheels. And between both my towns, actually. Okay. Okay. How many pinwheels are there? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll definitely be getting some tomorrow. If we're lucky, hopefully we'll get all 8 of them. Between 2 towns, we have a decent chance. And if we don't get all of them tomorrow, then, you know, there's always a chance that in, we'll get them in, what is it, July Fireworks Festival, was it? Whenever we got the fans, because that can also be pinwheels then. It can also be balloons, but, you know. Okay, otherwise, I think we're done here. Let's just grab some more money to bring back with us. Not as much as I would have liked, because I forgot to empty out my inventory before coming here, but yeah, that's fine. Is what it is. Okay, how much more can we pick up? We can... that and that. And that's it. I don't have a knife and fork, I could throw that out. Curious to see if you can go on the train without losing the knife and fork. That'll just randomly be gone from my inventory. So that I'm going to keep, just because I'm curious. I don't see why it would disappear thinking about it, actually, because Obviously, you can just throw it out at any time or anything. Okay. Onwards and forwards we return to yeah. I don't think we're even going to spend any time on Balloon Fight today. Which I know does mean that we haven't played Balloon Fight since Sunday, because we didn't stream Tuesday or Wednesday, and Monday we had the turnip sales, so that went longer, but... So my Balloon Fight skills will be going down a little bit from this stretch of time without playing it, but... in some ways that actually isn't the worst, because we'll be changing kind of a little bit how I play Balloon Fight, because now that we have our top score actually being like the highest it can be, we're not worrying about that anymore, so without focusing on that, that'll actually should just in general make the game easier. Yes, Harvest Festival, I know. No, we lost Ribot. That's sad. He was a robot. A robot named Ribot. No. Okay, can we put the knife and fork down, like, inside my house, or even in there, or is it just, like, have the throwaway option? Yeah. Fine, we'll throw it out. If we have to. I mean, I'll keep it. It would just take a bit of inventory space, which I don't really want to do. Okay. Let's update my catalog number. So, furniture should be 553? Yeah, look at that. Look at that jump. Probably never again will we get... I mean, we could... I mean, Christmas Eve will be a jump of, 10. So this is a jump of 11. But then if we get anything else new on that day, it could tie it, or potentially be more. Like, get anything not related to Christmas Eve. Like, if we say, like, get anything, like, from the Igloo series on that day or something. Let's bring up my calculator. 553 divided by 601 equals 92%. Look at that. We are moving, we are grooving. Okay, wallpaper then. That should be 66. Yeah, look at that. So close. 66 divided by 67 equals 99%. 99. Carpet should be the same, and it is 99%. Okay, clothing should still be 238. Items 56, although that'll be going up tomorrow, hopefully all the way to 64. We'll see. Stationery 62. Gyroids all 127. Fossils all 25. Music, 28. Good stuff. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow furniture should be going up by 1 to 554. And then, like I said, items hopefully all the way to 64. But yeah, this has been a really good week for progress. Very good week. Just gotta keep it up, and before you know it, we will have everything done in the game. Make it pause it. Look at that, 208 million bells. Because we still have the 30,000 egg in this letter, so. And then yeah, this is where we are going to end, so that I'm not up too late. But we are gonna raid somebody right away, so please stick around for that. Raids are always fun to do. Streamers love a good raid. Let me close the calculator there. Save and quit. Yeah. Let's go and see who is live and who we want to go and raid. Let me just bring up my following list to see who is live. Okay, so we could raid somebody playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Stick with Animal Crossing theme. A couple people playing New Horizons, in fact. Could raid somebody playing Super Mario Odyssey. A lot of people playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. And another person playing Odyssey. So pretty much we're going to be raiding somebody playing either Animal Crossing New Horizons or Super Mario Odyssey. So let me know in chat if you have a preference between either of those games. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid. And yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time with more Animal Crossing. Hopefully followed by Adventures of Lolo 2, as long as we don't go too long on the Animal Crossing like with today. But sale day shouldn't take much longer than a normal day, because the extra stuff is just like talking to Tortimer and buying extra stuff from Nook. But we'll see how that goes. Saturday, Animal Crossing at, I'm thinking, 7 or 8 p.m. It's hard to say exactly. Depends on how long after work I'm, feeling up to doing it. Sunday, Animal Crossing at 9 a.m. Sunday stream at 6 p.m. where we'll be playing, right now it looks like Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. Then next week, weekday streams will all be 3 p.m. Monday, Animal Crossing followed by Blaster Master. Tuesdays, just Animal Crossing. Wednesday, Animal Crossing followed by Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And Thursday, Animal Crossing followed by Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Next week, the only one of those days that has an event that, is Monday, so that'll be so I don't think that one is the one that'll take long, but if it does, that would just be Animal Crossing. Otherwise, whatever day, if we end up selling turnips next week on weekday, obviously that again might be just Animal Crossing. But yeah, it's the schedule for the next week, and yeah. And since nobody seems to have a preference for who we go and raid, I think we are going to raid one of my Plant Army teammates who I'm not sure. I can't remember if we've raided them before or not, but playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. That'd be Earthly Sage, so that's where we're gonna head over. Some nice, comfy, cozy vibes, and yeah. If y'all want to join me on the raid, that'd be awesome. You can copy and paste the raid message, join in on the raid, and yeah, thanks everyone for coming out today. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted, you're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message, and bye!